Alright, what's going on everybody? It's me, RubyToasterGaming here, and today I have an interesting video planned. So, today we're going to be doing a pack battle between gamerboy80's Acidic Blitz texture pack and Purple's default edit texture pack. So let's get into the video showdown. So now I'm going to go into Purple's default edit to start. And yeah, I'll be right back when it's all rendered. Alright, now we're here in Purple's pack. Already I'll show you one difference. It's a default edit from 1.14 textures, so everything looks much nicer. Crafting tables all cleared up. Tools and stuff, they've had a big change. Biggest change is probably the swords. Yeah, so let's start with the overview. We have water, lava, pretty similar. We have all of our things, and important note, beds are now purple. So yeah, that's because it's Purple's pack. Everything has a theme base of purple, as you can see in the hotbar. And yeah, this is the survival inventory. Basically just change the hearts to purple. That's about all the differences. And here are the tools. They're normal 1.14 tools, nothing too special for this texture pack. You can also see the crosshair. It's different. I like it actually. It's very nice. It's probably really good for PvP too. I'll test that out soon. Here are the foods, and we can do eating animation. Look at that. There we go. Then we have swords. And I'll come back to the swords in a second, but here's the fire. It does look different, and here's the fire animation for when you are on fire. Yeah. Next thing we have the items. Ender pearls are animated. Let me show you ender pearls really quick. So these pearls are super animated. They're like amazing. They look awesome. These ender pearls look really awesome. And if we throw it, there we go. Alright, now we have the swords. Probably the biggest difference in Purple's pack. You can see the swords are much shorter. Yeah, they're basically the default swords, but shorter. So yeah, here we go. Stone, iron, diamond, fishing rod, bow, and splash lots of healing. Now, all of these things are super default edit, again, because this is a default edit after all. Here are the bed ore stuff. The emeralds haven't changed, nor have the ores like gold. They stayed the same, didn't change into gold. The new 1.14 gold stuff. Fireballs look pretty nice. He perfected the wool texture so that it's still bright and vibrant. You will see that with all of the wools in Purple's pack. And we also have the armor here. Leather armor, chain, gold, iron, diamond, enchanted diamond. Now these are actually just the default packs, but you can still see the smaller swords, so yeah. Alright, one quick thing. Big shout to Notre Dame for letting me download this pack. I'll put his YouTube map download in the description. Check it out. It's a really nice pack showcase map. Alright, moving on. Here's the ores. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy. 1.14. The sky. Nothing too special again. We can go back to time changer if we want. Day, night, it doesn't really change much. And particles. They're the same as the default, I think. So yeah. The nether, 1.14, nothing much. And yeah, so that was the overview of Purple's pack. Now we're gonna go into Hypixel and test this pack out for PvP and etc. So we're gonna start with some basic UHC duels. There's not much differences, although the crosshair definitely probably is better. The wood texture is nice, but again, it's the default. The only thing that's not default right now in my inventory that I can see is the gaps. So yeah. Now for PvP, this pack isn't really that great for PvP in my opinion, because it's just the 1.14 default edit. I mean, it might be good for like Purpled, because it's his pack and he wouldn't use it if he's not good at using it. But definitely for me, as probably a more of a beginner PvPer, it's not particularly helpful, like at all. Now you can compare my PvP from my last video, which is Pixel Mashup, link in the description, or you can just click on my profile. You can compare the PvP. I'm probably going to be worse in this video because I'm trying out different packs. Oh, another thing to notice is the armor bar. It's actually pretty cool, and it's not the default one, I don't think. The particles do look really nice, but again, default particles. So yeah, didn't really boost my PvP. As you see, game is over. I'm only gonna record one game for each mode, so yeah. Our next game is Skywars, so I'm gonna head into the Skywars game. Alright, here we are in a Skywars game. I've definitely watched some of Purple's videos where he does play Skywars using this pack, so I'm assuming it is actually meant for Skywars and Bed Wars. Probably mostly Bed Wars though, I imagine. Alright, one thing I noticed right away is I have the Knight kit, and the gold sword texture doesn't look great. It's not very nice to PvP with, because there's not much like saturation. Again, it is a default edit, but yeah, and I just fell. Alright, breaking my rule of only playing one game because I didn't really get to even PvP in Skywars. So, yeah, because I died almost straight away. But yeah, as I was saying about the Knight sword, like the golden sword texture, it isn't that great. I mean, if you look at it right now, it's like weird. Purple's pack isn't like super amazing for beginners. If you're not like really used to this pack and you're trying to start on PvP, probably don't use this pack. Now I'm gonna have one game kind of sped up with no commentary, just so you can see the pack and with my full focus on PvP. Alright, so that was just a little montage of me playing some Skywars with the Purples pack. Didn't win any games, tried about 4 or 5 I think. But yeah, nothing, it wasn't too special for me. The textures, it was 1.14, nothing too crazy or great or anything of special importance at all. But now we're gonna head into some solo bed wars, which is what this pack was originally created for. So hopefully it'll be better in this. I also have like more particles on, like extra particles. It's one of the mods in Lunar. Yeah, see, particle multiplier. Alright, so we're in Acropolis, I think. Yeah, so we have the pack. I do like the default textures for the iron and the gold. That's actually pretty cool. It doesn't really match with the other textures though. That's the only thing I would say, but I do like it. It's nice. In this pack, all of the wools are really like vibrant. I love that about this pack. That's awesome. And I actually really like the default wool texture too. So for me, the wool side and the block side of this pack is pretty good. Pretty good. This is actually, so the wooden tools, I feel like are different than the wooden tools, like the normal default wooden tools. Or green disconnected. Well, that's all the better. There we go. Shoot, my bed got destroyed. And we died. So, I mean, I'm not the best Bed Wars player in the world. If you really want to get a real pack review, you should probably listen to my, commentating, but watch Purple's gameplay to get more of a sense of the pack. Another thing to mention is on the Minecraft menus, Purpled has this like purple overlay for whenever you hover over a button. I think that's pretty cool. I like that. But now it's time to move on to gamerboy80's texture pack. Well, gamerboy80's texture pack is right here. It's not actually made by gamerboy80, or it's not gamerboy80's texture pack. Technically, it's Acidic Blitz short pack for 1.8, but we're just gonna roll with the gamerboy80 stuff. Alright, so here's gamerboy80's texture pack. Here's the menus that I was just talking about. They're actually pretty like default-ish, but I like them. They're actually really nice. And I really like the text too. The font, that's pretty cool. Alright, so here we are in gamerboy80's texture pack, and this definitely looks different. It has a whole like black theme, which is really cool. Alright, so let's have the general stuff. We have water, cool. Lava actually looks pretty interesting. I like it. Tools actually super nice. They look like the tools in if you've seen any old Mumbo Jumbo videos like Hermitcraft 4 or something, they look like that. I'm pretty sure the pack is Faithful. The tools from Faithful, so yeah. Stone tools, iron tools, diamond tools. Only difference I notice apart from the color of the actual axe part is the stick. The stick for the diamond tools are black, and these are just regular sticks. I find that kind of interesting, but it actually looks really nice too. Next thing, here are the foods. I don't see any major differences. Apples definitely look different. They actually look really good too. So here's the eating animation and the hotbar overlay. The hearts could be better. The hunger bars also could be better. I like the gradient on the hearts though, personally. Alright, and you can also see the particles that are coming off of me because I have absorption. These are actually really, really cool. Alright, here's the Bedwars stuff. I love the emeralds. They're absolutely awesome. Fireball is pretty much the same. TNT, it actually has this like outline thing on the top. And wool. Wool is like the biggest thing. Oh, there's copper there. So if you look closely at the wool texture, you'll see it's like these little, it's like threaded in kinda. I actually like that, but I think I liked the ones in the purpled texture pack more than this. It's just not very vibrant. And then we have the sky. The sky is actually super nice. Look at that lightning. I can't even tell what that is. I'm pretty sure it's lightning. Also, I'm just gonna show you guys the daytime sky too. So we'll just do that. Here we go. So the sun is actually just a big ball of fire. Clouds look pretty awesome. I like them. I really like those. Alright, next thing is particles. They're actually really nice. They're just like diamonds. And then you could also see the smoke. I think the smoke is awesome. And the wood. Look at this wood. It's actually awesome. Oop. Shouldn't have done that probably. We have ores. They're like, you know, just stone with the ore overlay. Iron is just white instead of that like peach kind of color. Alright, next thing we have the armor. Look at this armor. It's so clean and well done. I like it. It's awesome. I love this armor. Oh, also you can see the enchantment things, the glint. It's actually pretty cool too. Alright, now we have the items. Here's the fire. It's like, it changes color, which is actually kind of cool. I've never seen that before in a pack. The fire doesn't go very far into your inventory. That's pretty good. And we have this stuff. We have color changing ender pearls. And I just want to take a look at these. Iron, gold, pretty clean. I love the diamonds. Those are pretty clean too. And yeah, now we're gonna look at the swords. The swords, you need to have Optifine to have the 3D texture on the swords. But most people use Optifine anyway, so, alright, so here's the wood sword, gold sword, stone sword, iron sword, diamond sword, fishing rod. The fishing rod has a red bobber, which I like. It's also animated. Bow, it actually looks pretty cool. It's not exactly my style, but I actually like it. And here are the splash pots. Those are actually pretty cool too. They have the like red cross for, I guess, healing. I like that. Let's see the nether. The nether textures are actually surprisingly awesome. Glowstone doesn't really look like glowstone, but it looks good nonetheless. So now we're actually gonna head into Hypixel and see this pack in action. Alright, first going into UHC duels. Oh, is this a Gradient Dream skin? Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Alright, let's head into some UHC duels. Alright, here we are in some UHC duels on Hypixel, just waiting for somebody to join. And you can see the scenery. The wood is actually interesting. I don't like the log textures very much, but I like the plank textures. They're pretty cool. The armor bar is just like dots. Kind of weird. I feel like this pack is better for PvP in like duels. So this guy's lagging a lot actually. Or is it me that's lagging? Could be. The particles definitely help in PvP. Trying to bow somebody. The bow, it looks nice when you're just looking at it, but apart from that, it's not particularly useful to have the animation while you're actually bowing somebody. So yeah. Well, we won that one, which is more than I can say for the purples pack. I was actually doing worse on PvP. This guy was more laggy though for some reason. So yeah, here we are in a Skywars game. Also, we have the breaking animations. It's like our rainbow breaking animation, which is super cool. Yeah, here's the actual like breaking texture. There you go. I'm gonna throw this down now. Alright, here we are in some bed wars. The glass, it's kind of hard to see through, but I guess it's good if you're like breaking it in a bed defense. I will say the crosshair doesn't make it real easy to speed bridge. I mostly pretty much depend on the crosshair for speed bridging. This doesn't really help. Oh, you know what? I probably should have brought some TNT. I forgot to get TNT. We'll just let him think I do have TNT. I don't know what the plan is here. Mostly just like going for it. And we got out. So yeah, let's see the result of the pack showdown. So yeah, I think the winner of this pack showdown, Purple's default edit versus gamerboy80's 1.8 acidic blitz texture pack, has to be, drumroll please. Overall, I think gamerboy80's pack is better for PvP. For me, I think. And a lot more of the textures are kind of different, but it's probably not the best for like FPS, because there's a lot of pixels being loaded in, and if you're not using like Lunar or Badline or something like that, you're probably not, and you don't have like an amazing PC, then you're probably not gonna get really good FPS with this pack. For that, I would probably recommend Purple's, because it's like the default textures, which are 16x. So, and these are probably like, I don't know, 32x. I'm not sure. Yeah, I feel like the better textures, like when I watch Purple or gamerboy80's videos, I like Purple's texture pack more, but it's not more enjoyable while playing. So that's the one big difference for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little pack showdown that I did. Let me know if you want me to do more, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, gamers.